Hello and welcome to the Angus Report, a news program geared toward cattle producers. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Paige Wallace. From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, we bring you the week's top headlines, including a look at fall production sales in the West and increasing demand for Angus genetics.
We take a look at AI technology and its applications for commercial cattlemen.
And success is in the details, at least when it comes to estrus synchronization. University of Missouri's Mike Smith offers tips for increasing pregnancy rates.
A Denver institution eyes plans to move the century-old National Western Stock Show to a new location. Stock show officials share their plans for a new facility.
A Nashville restaurant hinges its success on quality beef.
And save time and money by reducing calving difficulty. Director of Genetic Research, Sally Northcutt, explains how to use Calving Ease EPDs.
This is the Angus Report.
Our top story for the week, Angus cattlemen in the West continue to report outstanding fall production sales, and breeders remain optimistic. As regional manager, Logan Ibsen explains, many areas are reporting historic sale averages.
There's been bulls for about every market we've sold. Bulls that are hitting the five-figure mark, but we're also seeing bulls that will satisfy that budget around 2,000. So we're able to basically supply all our commercial guys that are needing bulls this year. We've seen a lot of bulls, had a few sales with some commercial bulls, so obviously I think the biggest driver is obviously a registration certificate. Beyond that, we're seeing the calving ease numbers being as probably the largest driver in terms of premiums through a production sale. But a lot of that is due to the fact that we've got a herd rebuilding going on through California. We had a severe drought a couple of years ago, and so we're seeing a lot of heifer retention, and so obviously the calving ease bulls are going to be the hot ticket item.
Ibsen says the association's age and source verification program, Angus Source, continues to drive video sales. Complete sale reports are available online.
Artificial insemination technology, or AI, has come a long way. Seed stock producer Ben Eggers explains how today's commercial cattlemen can use AI and natural service sires to produce more uniform genetics.
Commercial cattlemen now, with the technology that we have and all the research that's gone into all of these timed AI programs, I think it's a lot easier for a commercial cattleman to use AI now than it's ever been in history. Any commercial cattleman has first got to analyze his resources and the genetics he has and what he wants to market. Whether he's going to market those as calves or whether he's going to retain ownership to the feedlot, whether he's going to produce commercial bred heifers for the commercial market. Along with that, then he can combine the natural service sires with his AI program to create more uniformity of bloodlines in that respect by using either half-brothers or sons of the bull that he is AIing to.
Feed efficiency has become increasingly important given high corn costs and below average yields this fall. The University of Illinois, with funding from the Angus Foundation, is conducting feed intake research that measures lots of commercial cattle bred to known Angus sires. The study, now in its 5th year, gathers individual data to calculate feed efficiency and other measures.
We'll have different sire progeny groups that will gain similar rates of gain, similar finished weights, but do it on up to 15% less feed. So if you have a 15% saving or a 15% difference, that's really significant. In each controlled contemporary group, some cattle will do the same kind of performance more efficiently on less feed than others. And every cow-calf producer, if they have a chance to identify genetics that'll save and lower feed costs, that'd be really valuable.
Results of the feed efficiency research will be available later this winter.
The National Western Stock Show has announced plans to move the 105-year-old Denver tradition to a new location. The organization receives most of its annual revenue during the 16-day event, which could relocate to a 300-acre facility.
Our existing facilities we're outgrowing. We're on about 75 acres. The new facility, the primary spot that we're looking at is a 325-acre facility located near the Denver International Airport. We have a partner that it will also go in. It's called Gaylord Entertainment. They'll have a convention center and a hotel that will have as many as 1,600 rooms on the grounds. I know a lot of livestock exhibitors are concerned what's going to happen with the yards and the nostalgia of leaving the Denver stockyards. But I can assure you that that is something that is part of the plan. At this point in time, I think the earliest that we could be there is probably 2015 or 2016.
The 2012 National Western Stock Show will take place at the Stock Show Complex, as in previous years. Visit angus.org for a complete Angus schedule or nationalwestern.com for more information.
Realistic expectations are key to both successful estrus synchronization and AI programs. Cow herd fertility, semen quality, and management all play a role in the percentage of bred females.
Many people think that they could get a pregnancy rate of 85 or 90% to a single insemination, but actually a pregnancy rate in the let's say mid-60s to upper 60% range is actually much more realistic. And that's actually true whether you use AI or natural service. It's very important that producers utilize EPDs. I realize it's important to look at the bull as well, but that EPDs are a very, very effective selection tool. They've been shown to be 7 to 9 times more effective at generating a response to selection than if you were to focus on the individual traits.
When the Angus Report returns, Sally Northcutt explains how to select for calving ease.
Plus, highlights from the latest Cattlemen's Boot Camp.